Hey, what's up guys? How are you guys doing today? If you guys could please like and subscribe, it really help build my channel. Now, in terms of what we're going to do today, it's actually going to be the podcast. I know I have not done this in a long time. I actually haven't uploaded a video in a long time. But I figure the best way to kind of get back into, getting into these videos is going to be a longer term video. Something that could just kind of be open and kind of let you know what's up. It has been, I believe, almost 5 weeks since I've uploaded a video, so a little bit over a month. And I do apologize. I will definitely upload more. I don't want to stick to a specific number, but I will definitely try at least a video a week. Essentially, I've just been super crazy busy. Unfortunately, I think that's the reality. Is I've just been like really busy. I've been focusing on stuff with my dog. He's been in the hospital a couple times, or the vet, I should say. And so having to deal with that, specifically with his neuter, that was a really crazy process where I kind of had to just pay attention to the dog and commit that time to the animal. I've also just been a little busy with work and stuff like that, but I definitely will make sure that I upload more videos. With the podcast, today's things we're going to talk about are going to be the StockX thing because a lot of sneaker news has kind of happened since I have last made videos. StockX is being sued by Nike over using NFTs of Nike shoes. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. We're actually going to talk about StockX's response. I kind of wanted to talk about how the Jordan 1 Heritage somehow is a flop shoe. We'll get into that. And then I wanted to talk about the Blazer Low and why I think that silhouette is, or how I'm shocked that that silhouette is not usually a great one. And then to finish it off, I kind of wanted to just talk about some upcoming shoes and some thoughts that I have on that. Okay, so let's get straight into this to kind of break down the situation between StockX and Nike. Essentially, StockX was creating NFTs, non-fungible tokens, to that looked like real Nike shoes. They were literally like Dunk Low Panda NFTs. And the thing that was crazy about it is, I guess from my understanding, if you owned the NFT at some point, you could redeem it for the actual sneaker. The thing about it is, though, the NFT prices were crazy, so the sneaker would be like a $300 shoe, and then the NFT would be around $800. So basically, Nike's suing because you can't sell an NFT with a Jordan or a Nike shoe when clearly Nike wants to also get into the NFT business. I think they bought a company pretty recently that was getting into NFTs. So I think we're definitely going to see some Nike Jordan NFTs. They're going to be too overhyped, but I think NFT market's kind of dying in a sense for regular people. So something else added on to that is that Nike bought a bunch of Jordan 1 patent breads, and I guess I think they just bought a bunch of shoes in general and found fakes. They found not real shoes, which is kind of interesting. We don't know the amount of number, but I guess it was in a short time period, and they found fakes. There's no other way to really put that. I think it's just crazy. So the thing that's before we get into StockX's response, the thing that's scary about that is, and I have bought shoes from StockX. I got the Jordan 1, I mean the Jordan 1, the Blazer Lows. I bought a couple shoes from StockX. But the thing is, when you're buying from the site, that's already kind of determines the market value. So you're buying at a higher rate. You're buying at the highest rate possible because usually you can go on eBay, find the shoe a little cheaper. But you're putting your trust into these companies that their authenticators are actually making sure the shoe you're buying is real. And I understand the authenticators are getting thousands of shoes probably in a week. Thousands of shoes in a week. I genuinely believe that. I believe they can probably get hundreds of shoes in a day. It's scary because we're talking real money here. Maybe some of the shoes that I bought $200, whatever. I mean, it's $200. It's a fake shoe. It sucks, but it is what it is. But when we're talking different things, when we're talking like the Fragment, Travis Scott's that are $4,000, are those getting extra attention? I wonder, or are some of the SBs that are older, like the Newcastle SBs or the Lobsters, any things like that, like things that are in that $1,000 range, you want to spend $1,000. And I don't know about you guys, but like regular Joe Schmo like me, when I spend 1,000, I'm really kind of putting, some effort and some thought into what I'm buying. So I want to go into buying on StockX being comfortable, knowing that the shoe is real. And I think that that's the biggest thing. You're spending this money on these, and there's people that spend a lot of money on StockX. They buy a lot of stuff. And if they don't have the confidence that it's real, it's not good, man. There's this viral video that's kind of going around about the eBay person. Uh, there's like an eBay person that's very famous for authenticating, and she's like flying through the sneakers. I mean, she's like really flying through authenticating the sneakers. And yes, without context, you're like, there's no way she can authenticate that correctly. However, I found out information. She's authenticating it before she does the video, and then she just does just like basic checks of what she's trying to do in the video, but stuff like that. So my overall point of this, of saying this, is when you buy from places like StockX and you're spending a lot of money, you want the confidence to know that the product that you're buying is real, because there's nothing worse than spending $1,000, $1,500 like it was 20 years ago, and the shoe is fake. That'll kill you. I mean, you just want to be confident. So StockX has to respond to these things, and they did, and I think that's where we're at right now. I'm just going to read it and then kind of break it down a little bit and what I think. We take customer protection extremely serious, and we've invested millions to fight for a proliferation of counterfeit products that virtually every global market faces today. Nike's latest filing is not only baseless, but also is curious given that their own brand protection team has communicated confidence in our authentication program, and that hundreds of Nike employees, including current senior executives, use StockX to buy and sell products. This is a very important statement right here. This is a very important statement. This latest tactic amounts to nothing more than panicked and desperate attempts to resuscitate its losing legal case against our Vault NFT program that revolutionizes what consumers can buy. Stores sell collectible safety, whatever. Nike challenge has no merit and clearly demonstrates their lack of understanding of their modern marketplace. Okay. Kind of breaking this down, they're essentially saying that there is no base, there's no argument to what Nike, there's no evidence to Nike's claim that they're buying fake shoes. And their evidence, StockX's evidence to that statement, is that their own people in their team, including senior executives, use StockX to buy and sell products, which is kind of also throwing a low blow there. We'll come back to that. But essentially they're saying, hey, your own senior employees are the people that are using StockX to buy products and trust the authentication process. So you're telling us that we sell fakes, but yet your important members of your team and people in your team of Nike use us. So it's kind of contradicting. They're also saying that essentially Nike's getting desperate because they're losing their case with the NFTs, which that I'm not really sure how they were losing that. I think the NFT, the crypto world is kind of hard to regulate, and I think that's maybe why Nike's losing, but we don't really know what's true or not in terms of that. But I think the most important thing that's kind of weird, I think this statement right here, including senior executives who use StockX to buy and sell products. To me, that seems like a weird statement. I think that statement is interesting because they're saying that these Nike employees are using StockX to buy and sell products. One of the things we think about is, I think it was it the vice president or something like that, the CFO or something like that of Nike, that her son was a reseller. So I think this was maybe a low blow to that, but I could be overthinking it. It's just important this statement is really awesome in my opinion because it shows StockX is saying, hey, don't bully us, don't try to discredit us, which I do think StockX is not 100% guarantee that every shoe is legit. I watched videos and then they completely fight you if you try to prove that the shoe is fake, whatever. But they're trying to protect their business against Nike. I could honestly give two fucks. Excuse my language. I could really not care too much about either company. StockX screws us on pricing. If you try to buy a shoe from there, you know about processing fees. And then Nike, the sneakers app, how much of a mess that is. I don't know how often you guys are getting shoes, but that's a mess within itself. But I think, I don't know. I'm not on anyone's side, but I was just kind of just showing to you guys that StockX responded, and it was a pretty good response and a kind of low blow at Nike, basically calling them for their bullshit. Now to talk about something else, including StockX, I kind of wanted to talk about my last shoe that I will release a review very soon, um, which is going to be the Blazer Low Off-White. So, like I said, unfortunately, with Virgil Abloh passing, I thought that this was maybe going to be his last shoe because obviously he's not part of the idea. But of course, he, like I said in the last video, he's a very creative. He was a very creative person, and I knew he probably had pre-done a lot of stuff, which it turned out to be true. They have the Air Force One mid coming out. That's pretty hard, pretty hideous in my opinion. We'll check that out. But Jordan One. Oh no, no, not Jordan One. Air Force One. Sorry, Air Force One mid. Off white. There it is. We'll do the white. So this shoe's actually possibly his last shoe. I don't really know, guys. I don't know how many shoes they can just keep releasing with off white with him not around. 05, 23. I don't know. I think it's hideous. I hate the spiky bottoms. I just don't like this shoe. But I know there's people that are gonna love the shoe, and for them, by all means. But anyways, so I kind of want to talk about the Blazer Low. I don't know. This silhouette, it freaks me out because I feel like this is one of those silhouettes that's always slept on, and people either love them or hate them. Really, they really do. I mean, I talked to one of my buds. He thinks this specific shoe is ugly as shit, which he knows who he is, and in some ways, I can see what he means. It's a confusing shoe for sure, but I personally I like it. Um, I think it's one of those shoes you have to see in person. I really do. I think when you see it in pictures, it doesn't no justice to how the shoe actually looks in person. But to get back to my main point here, I find it really odd that the Blazer Low is one of those silhouettes that the product is really cheap. So the black one is actually around the same price. But if you do these Blazer Low Sakai Cause collab, which is a mouthful, you can basically get the shoe, which the last sale was 127. You can basically get the shoe for 150 bucks right now. And this is one of the better colorways. I mean, if you look at this Sakai collab, this is ridiculous. $78, and this is a Sakai collab. Any other Sakai silhouette, not gonna happen. There's no way. Even this colorway, which I kind of mess with, $145, 150 bucks. There's something about this silhouette that people just do not like, and I really don't know what it is. I think it's one of the silhouettes that Nike's been kind of playing around with a lot in terms of these past year or two. You've seen, the Sakai collab, you've seen the Sakai Cause collab, you've seen this Off-White collab. They're really trying to push the Blazer Low, and I'm for it, man. I genuinely am. I think this is a really cool silhouette that people should try out. I think it's pretty wearable. Not, I mean, maybe not specifically this shoe, but you could probably get away with these, Sakai Cause ones for sure. Um, but just the market value is pretty bad on these. I mean, look at this. If I was signed in, we could see the last sales. Um, but one thing that I do kind of like about that is that it's one of those shoes It's one of those shoes that, like, if you want a hyped collab, like you want a collaboration, like you're not going to get the off-white Nike Dunks. You're not going to get, any type of Travis collaboration or any of that. But with the Blazer Low, you actually can get it. So I'm going to say, guys, look into these shoes. Get the shoes. Because these shoes may look odd in photo, but maybe you'll enjoy them in person. I mean, that's a super chunky heel. But maybe it's not so bad when you actually get to see it. Like, I kind of like this one, actually. I'm thinking about getting this one. But I don't know. I don't know what's up with the silhouette that people don't like. Let me know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? What do you guys dislike it? Do you guys like it? And if you dislike it, what are the things you dislike about it? And if you do like it, you know, give support. Talk about the comfort. Talk about some things that you guys really enjoy about it. Because in my opinion, I like them. I think they're pretty cool. And yeah, we'll definitely go from that point. Yeah. To try to go back into this before we get to our next point, a topic I kind of wanted to bring up is just really pretty odd. Where is it at? I'm seeing SBs sit at like a really low price, guys. Look at this price. So we'll stick in 10.5, whatever. Um, this is just fairly recently came out, and this shoe sold for basically $200, which I'm finding kind of odd that the SBs are sitting for these prices. Let's see where this one's only at $200, and I really like this colorway. Yeah. I don't know. Just want to bring that up to you guys. If you guys are thinking about copping some sneakers, if you guys are over the SB hype, which I know there's definitely people that are, um, you know, for us collectors that like these SBs, stock up. Stock up. I think the hype's dead. I think the hype is dead, man. Because like for Paisleys to sit around, I thought I just got this shoe. Oh shit! Surprise. My bad, guys. But this shoe's really beautiful. I really think this shoe's beautiful, and for $230, it's not a bad price. So for all you SB guys out there, get on it. Actually, I really like this shoe. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Okay. Well, anyways, you guys get it. SBs are sitting at $200, which is, give or take $80 over retail price. In some scenarios, $50 over retail. Just get the shoes. If you guys are collectors, if you guys are watching my channel, you guys probably like Dunks. I mean, I'm literally dank for Dunks. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Cop some SBs, stuff like that. I just wanted to this is more of a PSA type of thing. Cop those dang shoes. Because this is a good time to get them right now, if I'm being honest with you. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's transition. Let's go to the next thing I want to talk about. And that is going to be what's up with the Jordan 1? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Perfect. Perfect. What's up with the Jordan 1? This shoe specifically. This shoe specifically. It is so weird what hype can convince you to do. To me, let me know what you guys think. I kind of know what you think if you support the regular, status quo of this stuff. To me, this shoe is beautiful. This is a Chicago colorway. This shoe is called the Jordan 1 High Heritage. It's a beautiful shoe. It's red, it's black, it's white, and it's a Jordan 1 High. And it is sitting for $165. You can't give this shoe away. There has been 3 restocks, I believe. 2 or 3 restocks. It's kind of ridiculous, guys. People only buy shoes that are so hyped, which right now we'll talk about is... Okay, we'll just go into what's hyped right now is going to be Jordan 4s. I think Jordan 4s are the silhouette. Because, man, are they releasing them. Let's go to this military black. 314, yeah. It's... Anyways, right now Jordan 4s are very in. It's the shoe that you're seeing the value just shoot up as soon as they come out, instant $300. I feel like I'm snoozing on the lightnings on those. I feel like I'm snoozing on the lightnings. I feel like I should have copped the lightnings. And I might still be able to, but I feel like I'm snoozing. Anyways, back to my point. This is a weirdly, this is basically a Chicago colorway. This is totally set up for a custom that you could do like a cool Chicago colorway. And people are not people are not getting this shoe. Well, people are buying it, but this shoe is just not hyped. It has no value, and I think in a lot of ways it has to do with people, people just not hyping the shoe up that are, famous in this world or more, bigger shoe tubers and stuff like that. I don't get it, but this shoe is just this. Even the silhouette, Jordan 1s are kind of harsh right now. I often look at this shoe that I got, and it's pretty crazy. I mean, $139 for this shoe in 10 and a half, $200, give or take. These are not the best versions of the silhouette right now. I mean, there's totally better ones out there right now, like this. I think this shoe's definitely up there. Even this is sitting at $215 though. Damn. This is not bad. I don't know. I don't know what's up. It's like Jordan 1s are kind of dying out. For a while they were super, super hyped. But right now, that's not good. Even I thought this shoe was way higher. This guy paid $270. God dang. But, good time to buy some shoes, for sure. It seems like, and I could be totally wrong here, it seems like the market has gone down on a lot of shoes. Because SBs have gone down, with the exception of really hyped ones. Because even those Paisley ones, if this was 2 years ago, you're not copping those, for sure. So it's really odd to see that all these silhouettes that are kind of dying down to an extent. You know what I mean? Like, it's odd. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the Jordan 1s? I mean, are you guys copping Jordan 1s right now? Are you guys copping SBs right now? The more hype thing right now is going to be these Jordan 4s. I'm curious on the infrareds. 254, see what I mean? I mean, I'm not even crazy about the silhouette. This is kind of like a more basic silhouette. And these already got up to 254, 251 in my size. And they've been out for a week. Well, they haven't come out yet, but people have gotten early releases, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Jordan 4 right now, if you're selling sneakers, is a great investment right now. So definitely try your best to cop these, and if you don't like the colorway, resell it for something you want. But it's pretty crazy, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up because now I'm just babbling and talking crazy. I will try to make more videos. I apologize that it was off. I had a little break. And I'll get back into it more and try to make more videos. I don't want to put a specific thing. Like I said, I'll probably do about one video. Try to do more podcasts because I have been slacking on the podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this podcast. Kind of updated the news. And I don't know, guys. Thank you for subscribing still. I've still been getting subscribers even with the break, and I really appreciate it. To the people that reach out to me and talk about the sizing guides and stuff like that. I'm definitely going to make more sizing guides for chunkier dudes. Kind of talk about some of the brands that I really appreciate and stuff like that. Alright, guys. I'll see you next time.